Well, hello, fellow diggers. I did it. I found the fountain of youth. Believe that. I found the fountain of youth. I live right here at Florida, and some of it wasn't in Florida. It was right out in the woods outside my house. Ponce de Leon, you a dumbass. No, I had to get me some Just for Men. See what would happen if I dyed my beard. By God, I look a lot younger. But I want to let everybody know I had to start going to this hypodermic, hyperbaric things where they put you in this a cryogenic chamber type thing, almost like what Michael Jackson used to sleep in. In fact, it's about the same damn size. It's, to put it mildly, it's like being in a big see-through casket. It's all acrylic, and you ain't got no room in there. And I'm not claustrophobic, but I do have anxiety. So they had to write me a prescription for Xanax. And I got to take one of those blue Xanax before I go in that chamber every day. Or I'll flip out. I'll have a panic attack, and they'll have to clear the area real quick before I bust out of that thing and blow the lab up. But anyway, I don't know how long that they're going to have me in that thing, but they're going to have me in there for a while. So, but I wanted to show y'all something. You know how in that movie, Crocodile Dundee, that guy pulls that little switchblade, and she's like, well, he's got a knife. And Dundee says, that's not a knife. That's a knife. Yeah, by God. That's a knife. That is a big rascal, ain't it? And heavy. Man, you could take somebody's head off with this thing, no problem. One of my home health nurses came by today. They had to do a release paper on me since I'm going in that hyperbaric chamber. They don't have home health coming out anymore. And I showed it to her, and I said, what in the world would you kill with something like this? And I said, well, for starters, you could go after your daughter's husband. She's like, yeah. She said, he wouldn't like that very much. I said, no, can you imagine the look on his face if you come running after him with that thing? She said, hell, he'd probably pee himself. But, yeah, except for the hyperbaric, everything's about the same. Yeah, about the same. Nothing much has changed. My right leg is doing fairly well. I had a little blister that raised up on it, and it's still bleeding a little bit. But the rest of it's doing really good. And I got my surgeon wrote me a prescription for my final leg. I don't have to go back to him unless I have problems. And they did the form and everything to make my new leg. So, hopefully, either this week or next week, I think next week, I'll get my new leg. And I am looking forward to that, because this one is going to not just have the socks that you got to put on under it to hold it on. It's going to have a mechanical lock on it. So when I put my leg down in there, it'll go click. And in order to get my leg out, I got to reach down there and undo that lock, then slide it off. So, yeah, it can fall off, but not anywhere near as easy as this one can. I was out the other day in the yard, and I lost my balance and fell in the rose bushes. And in trying to get up, my leg came off, and I had to crawl over to the bumper of the PT Cruiser and pull myself up on the bumper to put my leg on. And I thought I could, with just the 3 socks that were still left on, I thought, well, I can make it. I'll put my leg on and make it to the back porch and sit down and put the rest of the socks on. No, 3 socks wasn't enough padding. So I had to turn around, go back to the PT Cruiser and sit on the bumper there, put the other 3 socks on, put my leg on right. And no, I don't want to go through no more of that. I've had my leg fall off around the house and stuff like that, you know. Be down on my knees doing something and it fall off. But that's one thing. When you're out in the damn yard and it falls off in the rose bushes, it ain't no fun. In case you couldn't hear that, that ain't no fun. I keep looking at myself on this monitor. And man, that took a few years off. I'm still ugly as hell, but it took a few years off. Like my son said in that video, yeah, I'm the ugly one. No, he ain't. He got all his looks from his dad, but he took them all. Alright. I'm going to jump off here. I just wanted to let y'all know about the hyperbaric. And, let's see. I don't think if there was anything else I needed to tell y'all about. I really can't think of anything. It's been boring here lately. But, hell, I ain't even got any new coins to tell y'all about here in a while. Some people's been slacking, baby. Ain't nobody been sending me new coins to tell nobody about.
Not yet.
Well, Jackie did send me those coins and that Roman coins, and that was really sweet of Jackie. And she said that John was going to send me a Roman coin that had the bust of an emperor on it. Probably something like the silver and gold plated coins that they've sent me before. She said the London Museum had some Roman coins that they were doing. So, you know, it must be some that they found a hoard of or something, and they're got plenty to spare. But I'm looking forward to that. And when it comes in, I'll definitely make a picture of that and send that out to everybody, because you know, when I get coins in the mail, I gotta put them up on a nice plaque and show everybody what they look like. I've got 1 or 2. Yeah, you can see a few of them behind me. The last ones are that Mark sent me and Benedict and Saba. So, yep, I've got 1 or 2. Anyway, I'm going to jump off of here, and I don't want to bore y'all too much with this boring life I've been leading here lately. Hopefully soon I'll be able to get out there and do some digging. I'm going to get me one of those fold-up chairs that you can carry out in the field to hunt on, because it's got a strap to go over your shoulder, and that would be perfect. Get out there and swing the coil, and I find something, unfold the chair, sit down on it, do my digging, find what's there, fold the chair back up, throw it over my shoulder, and take off to the next beat. So, when I get that thing, I'm definitely going to do some digging. But it's going to be a minute, because I got a few bills to pay off first. But after August, I'll have the money to get that chair. Of course, I'm going to get out and do some digging before then, but I won't be able to take any long excursions until I get something I can sit on. So, till then, guys, This is your one and only Penny Digger, looking completely different. And I'm out.